Go. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Novawar.
And MaximusBlack.
And we're bringing you another normal game sent in by the fans to replays. No, wait, that's a fucking old one.
Yep.
Sent in by the fans to www.lag.tv, lag.tv, our website. If you're not already registered there, you need to go do that yesterday. It is winning, and it's even more winning now that we have that live stream notification system.
It's looking good.
I've actually been told, like, I can't even count how many times now I've been told that that is the only reason that somebody has found out that I am live streaming, because they either don't follow us on Facebook or Twitter, or Twitch's email system is just like, how about a whole lot of nope? And so, pretty solid reason to have that page up all the time. But in any case, Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yes, sir.
Neither of these names give me anything, but hit me up with the sound of being scared about getting sick before going away on a vacation, and so we're doing this all on the live stream.
Away from me, you freaking demon! Yeah.
Demon was not the word I was expecting to have happen there.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm going away on vacation at the end of the month, and I went down south once before, sick.
Was it like the air? Was it the flight that was like brutal,
yeah.
or being in like 30-degree temperatures while being sick?
Oh, it's both. I mean, the flight was just terrible because your sinuses are just murked, and you're like 30,000 feet in the sky, so you're just sour about life.
Yeah, that's the worst right there,
yeah,
probably.
No.
Did you cry like one of those babies that you always hate that are on the plane? Like, did you suddenly become a child? Like,
I didn't cry, but I had that nasal spray, so every minute I was like.
So, the people immediately in front and behind you probably thought you were doing lines of cocaine.
Yeah, pretty much.
That black
giving my fiance a BJ.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, well, that's what it sounded like.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we won't tell Kayla that. That black guy in front of us is doing cocaine. Fuck.
It's been a while since we.
Dude, this has been like the first normal recording session, except for the fact that it's not really that normal because we're doing it on the live stream in a while.
Yeah.
Well, we were on vacation, to be fair.
Yeah, it was Christmas time, man.
Christmas vacation. Holidays. How was your holiday vacation anyway?
It was boss. It was quiet the way I like it. I spent too much money on Christmas, but
that always happens. So.
It was a good Christmas nonetheless. I got to spend a lot of time with family and got like the first Christmas in our new house. So
that was, yeah. How was that for you? Because it was, I mean, maybe not so crazy for you because you've been in 2 different apartments before this, but for me, dude, that was weird.
Yeah, no,
that was a bit weird.
You've always been in your parents'.
Yeah. So this is the first. This was my first Christmas. Not.
Did I say parents' house. Parents'.
We're gonna pretend that that's a word.
Okay.
We can do that. It's English. We can play with the rules. It's not like it hasn't happened before. It's not like it hasn't. It's like the word weird. It's I before E except after C, and then weird was like fuck you.
Well, that's weird now, isn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely.
So let's
oh, yeah, what's happening in Starcraft?
Man.
Yeah, let's introduce the players. We have yet to do that. Up here in the north position here on Cloud Kingdom.
Yep.
Okay, we are looking at Boumki. Great. Down here in the bottom left, we are looking at the blue Protoss scoutyx, as opposed to Skrillex.
I thought it was Scotty at first.
Well, it could be Scotty. Scotty is just SCO, but we could Scotty no.
Yeah,
Scotty
that's what I was gonna. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. That was gonna be the sound that I did, but
that was gonna be the sound.
Anyhow, it looks
whatever.
like we've got what
Blink,
Gates, Robo, and Blink all at the same time going down for Scouty.
Mayhap it's going to be a little bit of Observer with Blink into base.
Yes, sir. It is going to be a 1-base Blink all in. And really, really good against Terran, but we're going to see how it holds out.
Does this really work against anybody but Terran? I know it's like very effective against Terran because of their walling abilities, but is it particularly useful?
Oh, it works against Protoss. I mean, I play against Blink all-ins all the time.
Well, I just imagine that it's like the most useful versus Terran simply because of their endless walling, but it must also be fairly effective if you catch anybody off guard.
Well, yeah, I mean, against Zerg, it's you can do like a 4-gate Blink isn't gonna work, but there is like +2 8-gate all-ins with Blink only. That works really well. But I mean, for this specific type of play, you see it in PvT and PvP. It really depends on the map. Some maps are obviously better than others. This is a good map because obviously there's a lot of high ground, so you can blink up into the base and get away on different fronts. Opposed to some other crappy maps like Ohana, where you really don't have a whole lot of areas on the map where you can blink successfully and get out there without being killed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it looks like Boumki is kind of wise to the situation right now, especially now that he's walked over there and is getting attacked. He must now know. I think he saw the observer moving around anyway, but he definitely knows now, and now he's going to have to be kind of careful as he's pushed back here. And he only needs about 2 seconds to get all these stalkers up the cliff. He's just waiting for the right opportunity.
Yeah, well, I mean, Boom here is totally ready for it. That was a nice blink up there, and actually, I don't really agree with the fact that he went back there. He should have did a little bit of damage and scared off the Protoss a little bit, maybe forced another blink. Because the moment the Protoss blinks in, obviously there is that charge before you can do another blink, that cooldown.
Absolutely.
So being able to get in a couple attacks before he's able, before his cooldown finishes, is always what you want to do. But it looks like he's doing significant damage here in the front, getting rid of one of the bunkers, and there's only one Marine in each one of those bunkers, so they're really not doing any damage whatsoever.
No, Andy's done a good job of blinking back here. I think we're looking at somebody who has a half decent idea of what the hell he's doing right now, without question. And he's going to be able to shut down quite a bit of mineral collection, production, everything. He is cock-teasing the hell out of Boumki right now. Left, right, and center, blinking up and down. Great location for him to be able to do that from, really. And while Boumki is definitely not getting completely dismantled here, he's certainly being slowed down, getting up his own tech. I haven't been keeping up with what scoutyx has been doing, but it doesn't look like he's taken ultimate advantage of this, although this is an all-in.
Yeah, no, this is an all-in. He's just going to keep building as many stalkers as possible, picking off units little by little. Now the command is obviously back in Boo's base, so not a whole lot he can do. Stim is finished. He does manage to stim in there. Those Marauders are doing significant damage to the stalkers, but decent blink micro, so really only losing a few of them. But now he's getting a really good mass of Marauders, and now able to pick off one of those pylons. And this is starting to look pretty damn good for Boo here. He might actually win this game, dude.
No, I think he is, really. That right there probably is going to be, for all intents and purposes, the strongest stalker attack that scoutyx is going to be able to produce. You can now see the food count is evened up solid here for Boumki. He's preparing to move out to maybe try and secure again, but for now he's quite happy to stay back and build up his own barracks units to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere. And what's unfortunate for the Protoss in this situation is that he didn't get rid of that second orbital, and so he is quite easily capable of dropping a great number of mules here to really help him macro up a lot of units to deal with this stalker threat. And it looks like he's about to try and get in there again. I don't know if he necessarily wants to, and he might actually just try and get the hell out of here. While this is an all-in, you know, I would hope that he would attempt, if he's going to just continue sitting around like this, to do something else back home, and it looks like he is in the form of putting up his Nexus.
Yeah, this is, you know, Scouty had some good blink at the start. He made a couple of right moves and a couple of nice blinks here and there. A lot of his stalkers are really low health, so that just lets you know right there that his blink micro is pretty good because they're not dead. But his big problem was he just wasn't poking enough. He wasn't going at the choke there and getting rid of those supply depots at the top and supply blocking his opponent. And now he's doing a good job where he's blinking inside the base and forcing his opponent to go back in, and now he'll be able to do some SCV damages and back off, which will buy him a little bit of time, which is exactly what he needs here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, very, very risky blink. He almost didn't get all the mode. He needs to shift Q blink, which will get his units in and out in a timely fashion. But something that you really want to take note of if you are planning to do this sort of build against Terran, and it's not super working, but you've done significant damage to their economy with SCVs when they pull and whatnot, sometimes it's just better to drop a Dark Shrine behind this.
Which is what he's doing right now.
Yeah, so, I mean, you notice how he got a Nexus, but he didn't actually build probes or transfer or anything like that. He just kind of did it out of like, oh shit, I'm behind.
I should probably do something.
I should probably do something, right? Should have went down a lot earlier. Yeah, the Dark Shrine should have went down a lot earlier simply because the Terran is going to be using a lot of mules to get back his economy going because you're doing so much damage, which means he's not going to have scans when the DT show up.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like one of those panic maneuvers. He's completely supply blocked, although both gentlemen are right now. I think we're about to see Boumki make a pretty solid push. He's got the Dark Shrine up. He's building 4 now, and this is actually going to be quite nice with the Stalkers he has up to the front. He's going to shield him down there with that force field, but really, Boumki, he might have a false sense of security here. He just needs to be careful. He doesn't know, as of yet, that there's a Dark Shrine in play and that there are DTs on the field. But if he doesn't... Oh, wait, no, he definitely does. They're up in his base right now. I apologize.
Yeah.
I thought it was down with his main army. But it looks like you're in a bit of a base trade situation here, and as we all know, never base trade with the Terran.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, this is really his only hope. I mean, this sort of base trade is his only thing, but sick blink going on down in the
Very
base,
sick.
picking off a little bit of units here and there, and those medevacs have no energy left, so he might actually be able to pick off quite a few, and if he can...
He might actually clean this up.
Yeah, no, like, I don't think he's going to clean this, but he should just blink out of the base and go back to where his DTs are. Does he have... He has a pro boat on the field, does he not?
Oh, no, he's going to clean this shit up. He's going to clean it up. Oh, no.
Wow, it's going to be close, man. There's still 2 Marauders left, but sick blink.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to save the Nexus.
It's focus firing on the Nexus. As the
Oh, no.
Nexus close. Oh, so sour about life.
Oh, man. Wow, dear God. Scoutyx a numero uno. Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Oh, my God.
He totally just blinked himself into a victory there, and well played indeed.
Well, scoutyx really shit the bed there because half of his units were attacking that Nexus, and the other half, well, I would say 3/4 were attacking the units, but only a few were focus firing on the Nexus. He should have just been focus firing all of his manpower on those Stalkers, and he would have been able to clean up those Stalkers and then get rid of the Nexus. The problem is there is, what, 3 Marauders there just shooting at a Nexus.
Yeah.
Those Marauders, you need to be doing the DPS on those Stalkers. Those Stalkers should have never have lived, and that was a mistake from him. And maybe that's because there was DT harass going on up there, and his ability to do 2 things at once just maybe wasn't there. He just wasn't paying attention. I don't know.
I don't know. I would still peg this at damn near close to Masters level play.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of people below that level blinking around like that. It's just not very frequent that you see anything like that. But that definitely very good there. Absolutely dropped the ball there, Boumki, a couple times. But also, you got to hand it to him. Solid hold in the beginning. Like, I was almost positive, and I think you said at one point, too, that you were leaning in Boumki's favor there for a period of time. Those DTs turning it around a bit, maybe, as you said, just getting him a bit disoriented. But solid game all around, well played by both gentlemen, and so hats off to you. But I guess we can wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen. This is, this is the first of an entire week of live streamed casting.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized something.
What?
We're not going to have overlays for this game, but I can get them up for the next game. So, unfortunate for that one. I'll get on it for the next one. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Novawar.
And MaximusBlack.
We'll see you guys soon.
Peace.